Hey guys, so thanks for tuning in tonight. We're going to go through what I did today about my PET scan, my radiology appointment, and my hair appointment. So we're going to start this morning in the car. Morning, everyone. So we are in the car. We're always in the car, but we are on our way to my PET scan. So it is currently 7:45, which is what time I was supposed to be there. Whatever, I'm late. It's just one of those things with me. But we will get there before 8 o'clock. Before this PET scan, and part of the reason I'm late is all yesterday I could only eat protein and veggies, and for the last 6 hours I could only drink water. So I have my water here, but I don't know if I look it, but I'm extremely tired. Way more tired than I thought I would be and that I remember ever being. So that's kind of why I'm late, because it took me forever to just get up and take a shower and get my life started. In preparation for this PET scan, in addition to the dietary restrictions, I also couldn't do any strenuous activities. So, no exercising, no walking, none of nothing. So when we meet again, I will be at the hospital and hopefully get checked in. So we are walking in from the garage to the surgical building. All right, here is Baltimore City outside these windows. It's a very pretty view. I guess supposed to be calming and relaxing. It doesn't calm or relax me when I know I'm walking in for a procedure. So we're going to keep walking through. You kind of have to walk through both buildings from where I parked. Mercy has a huge complex. But once we get in there, we're going to be able to check in. I'm all checked in. We're back on the elevator, and we're going to go over to nuclear medicine. It's crazy because this is the first time that I've gotten to walk myself up. Usually they make me get in a bed. So I'm excited to have a little bit of freedom this time. Alright, so my hair is a mess. Y'all, I had a hair appointment today. I can't wait because I literally came, rolled out of bed, took off my headscarf, and came to the hospital. Anyway, so I had my PET scan this morning, as you guys saw here at Mercy. The scan itself went fine. Me or getting an IV into me was the problem. So show you guys. So and don't judge the way I'm dressed either. I need to be extra comfortable. If I can get my jacket off. So originally they tried to put in an IV up here, and I explained to her, that I am a difficult person to get IVs in. She really only has this arm side of the body type situation to try to get it in. I have rolling veins, in addition to having extremely small veins. No matter how much water I drink, they don't get engorged. They don't do any of that. So she's like, tap, 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 tap. She's like, I think I got a vein. I said, I'm sure you do. So she goes to put it in. Needless to say, it's not working. She's trying to wiggle it. She's like, oh, it's in there, but it's not in there. I'm trying to draw back blood, but it's not, ma'am, because it's not. So I let this go on for 10 minutes, the most agonizing 10 minutes of my life, before I was like, bruh, no. I said, you're gonna have to call in the IV specialist because this ain't working. So she's like, okay, no problem, I'll stop. So she stops, calls the IV specialist. IV specialist comes down right here. I don't know if you guys understand how painful it is. It still hurts now to get an IV in your hand, but right here, it hurts like hell. And the thing is, I'm used to getting IVs in weird spots because I've had to get IVs right here on my hand. I've had to get it here between my knuckles areas before. When I was pregnant, I had to get one up here on my arm somewhere. So I am used to getting painful IVs, but I think on a scale of 1 to 10, this little joint right here was definitely an 8. It hurt so bad. But she was quick, so she's like, all right, take a deep breath. By the time you go out, it'll be in there. She said, the shit was in there, yo. It hurt. Tears to my eyes. F my life type hurt. But she gets it in. So it's in there. She draws back. There's blood. Tapes it down. She's like, a little bit of blood did come out the side. So she's like, it's good, though. You're just getting radioactive tracer put in. You'll be fine. Don't worry about that little bit of blood that came out. I said, okay, cool. Mind you, I'm in pain, so I just wanted her to leave. I'm like, can I just get some water? Like, I just wanted to be left alone for 5 minutes to regain my composure, because at this point, my arm hurt so bad. Like, so bad. They had it wrapped up in like a warm blanket, but it hurt so bad, y'all. Like, so bad. So, I'm thinking everything's good, the IV's in. My first nurse comes back in and she's like, okay, we're gonna flush it and put in the tracer. I said, okay, cool, no problem. So she flushes it, no problem. She goes to put in the tracer, and this little, mind you, the IV is completely taped down to my arm, somehow manages to slide out of the vein. And I'm like, oh, the blanket is wet. And she's like, what do you mean it's wet? I said, it's wet from my IV. So she's like, oh, dang. She's like, all right, well, she took a little Q-tip and swabs the fluid, right? And she goes, I'll be right back. I need to see if this has tracer in it or if it was just saline solution. Okay, lady. She comes back. Yeah, it did have tracer in it, so the vein must have blown. Let me see what we can do. So she takes off, mind you, the IV is still in, so now it just hurts like hell, because now I'm like, yo, if I have to get yet a third needle stick today, we're gonna have to reschedule this, because I am literally about to cry, trying to hold my composure. This hurts so bad. I don't understand what's so hard about this. Why y'all can't just give me the tracer and a shot? This is ridiculous. So she's like, listen, we're gonna take off the dressing on it, and what we're gonna do is you're gonna put your finger on the plastic right here. So like, if you've seen an IV, there's the plastic part that goes into your skin and that plastic part that sticks out. She pulls it out a little bit and then tells me to put my finger on it. And she's like, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some more tracer, and we're just gonna try to see if we can just get it in right there. Y'all, at this point, I just like rethought all my life decisions. Like, I should have just kept my port, because this was too much. Like, and the thing for the PET scan, I haven't gone into detail about it. I'm gonna go into detail about it when I get home. But you kind of have to be really calm, de-stressed, because anywhere in your body that's using sugar is gonna set off like a flare. So you don't want to have a flare, but I'm like, you're stressing me out with this foolishness in my arm. Like, I'm gonna have a flare in my brain, I'm gonna have a flare in my hand, like it's all gonna flare up, because you're stressing me out, and this shit hurts. Like, it hurts. So she goes and gets more tracer, comes back, I'm holding the thing like this. She's like, okay, you ready? I'm like, go ahead. So she put the tracer in, and she's like, I need to flush it. Of course, when she goes to flush it, that just blows the whole IV. The shit just goes sharp and just comes out. And she's like, you know what, forget it. Put a cotton ball on it, you'll be all right. You have more than enough tracer in you. Bad lady. So while it wasn't her fault and it wasn't the IV's fault, it really isn't anybody's fault, because it's not my fault that I have small veins and then I have rolling veins. We can only blame God for this one. Like, he gonna have to take this L on my behalf, because this was ridiculous today. Absolutely ridiculous. So that's like the start of my PET scan. Finally, we get the tracer in. She tells me that I can't play on my phone, I can't read a book, I can't do anything, can't talk to nobody. I just have to lay there and relax. And she's like, I'm gonna get you some heated blankets, I'm gonna bring you some water, and you're just gonna lay here. Turn off all the lights, lay here for 45 minutes. I said, okay, no problem. I didn't really sleep well last night, so laying there for 45 minutes and going to sleep wasn't gonna be a problem. So I'm like, cool. I lay down. 10 minutes, I swear to God, went by. Fucking alarm is going off. So I'm like, what is that? Alarm is just going off, going off, going off. I'm like, okay. So I'm listening to the alarm. Finally, somebody turns it off. I try to doze my way back to sleep, you know, calm down, not think about the whole situation going on with my arm. Because my arm hurts. Like, it hurt when I'm sitting there. And I'm just like, yo, it's like something, it just hurts. Yeah, it just hurt. Like, it just hurt. I don't even know how to explain what was going on, why it hurt. I know getting a needle can hurt. I know getting an IV can hurt. I've been down this road before. But it was like a soreness type of hurt. I guess from them trying to get the IVs in and tourniquet and all that. So I'm just like, yo, now I'm trying to think about that, trying to just relax and just like chill out. 15 more minutes must have gone by, and they in the room next door. She's checking somebody else in. These walls gotta be about as thin as my nail, because I'm hearing the entire conversation. So I'm just awake, staring at the wall like this. Oh, really? Like, she asking her, she done asked the lady about 3 times to confirm her birthday. I don't know why the lady won't just say her birthday. She keeps talking about some ma'am, confirm your birthday. Then they went to put in her IV. She screamed. I'm like, huh? What the fuck is going on here? She screams while getting the IV put in, so that was kind of irritating. So if I wasn't already awake listening, that would have like jolted me out of my sleep, which would have just, I don't know, my test results would have been like, oh, this girl got cancer in her heart, because it's all types of flared up. So I'm like, whatever, yo. So she was checking her in. I'm like about to drift back off to sleep, and I hear, Miss Cole, are you ready? Yes, ma'am, I'm ready. Went back, yo, go in the bathroom. I gotta take out all my metal. So I have earrings. I have a tongue ring. Tell me why my tongue ring got stuck. It did not want to come out. So I'm in the bathroom like trying to twist it. Like, it was not working. Finally, yanked the shit out. Don't know what's wrong with it. And also took me forever to put it back in, because you see it's back in now. But whatever. Got it out, laid out on the bed. Once you get into the PET scan, if you've ever had an MRI, it's a similar machine. So it's like just like a cylindrical tube like this, and like you go in and out of it, just like that. However, my PET scan was a head to mid-thigh scan. So it's my thighs right here, mid-thigh. So I had to lay in the machine with my arms like this for approximately 25 to 30 minutes. Perfectly still, because any movement would have caused them to restart the test. So it is awkward. There's this thing like around your head, and like your arms kind of get like jammed in the thing. Mind you, my arm is hurting. Like, my arm hurts, y'all. So I'm like, whatever. I'm in the thing. They bring me some more heated blankets. They go over your body. They put heated blankets like in like a U shape around my arm. So really the only thing out was my face. So she's like, close your eyes. There's going to be a red laser. We don't want, you can't look into it. Close your eyes, and we'll let you know when you're done. Regular stuff. We can hear you. If anything is wrong, anything is happening, let me know. I'll pull you out immediately. Whatever. I said, okay, cool. Man, I go in the machine. It's a loud machine. Think of it like if you're sitting on an airplane and you're over the wing. Like, that's the sound that the PET scan makes. So, and it was also a PET CT scan. So the PET scan, it takes images of your muscles and like basically like your body as it's working. So it's more like a video than like a still shot. Whereas a CT scan is a still shot. So with the PET scan, anywhere that has cancer in my body will show up as a flare. So right now, right here, it will show up as like a flare because they gave me that sugar stuff. So that's what's going on. I'm under there, whatever. I hear the machine, doing this thing. The first thing I did do was a CT scan, so that was quick, in and out. Then I go in for the like, it's the same machine, but it has like 2 different machines attached to it. So then I go further into the machine for the PET scan. So I'm completely encased in the cylindrical thing. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I opened up my eyes because I needed to see what was going on. Like, the red laser was already gone, so I think she just forgot to tell me that I was good. Whatever. So finished that. But yo, it was so cold. Like, I swear to God, the machine created a breeze, so I'm freezing. Like, mind you, the only thing out on my body is this right here. Like, freezing. My shirt was all up. It was all up on my neck, on my chin. That was frustrating. They make you drink a bunch of water, so then of course I have to pee again, even though I just peed. It was just an experience. Yeah, finally get out. I'm free. So I went and got some food because I was starving. Like, I couldn't eat since the night before. I was so hungry. So yeah, I went and got an egg salad sandwich. It was disgusting. Don't ever get one for Mercy. It was disgusting. Not disgusting. It is hospital food. I take that back. It's not that it was disgusting. It is hospital food. So it was bland. It was literally eggs and like maybe this much mayo. So I had to go get more mayo and like hook it up, add some salt and pepper to it. Like, it was a lot. And when you're starving, it was a sandwich with like 2 halves, and I will include a clip so you guys can see what I'm talking about, like how the sandwich looked. But it needed salt and pepper and mayo and seasonings and all types of stuff. But I was so hungry that I tore up the first half by itself, and then I got up before I ate the second half to go season it and do what I had to do to it. So that was that. Now I'm in the car. I'm actually thinking I'm going to take a nap. I have another appointment at 1 o'clock, so there's no point in me leaving. I didn't know the scan itself. Once I was checked in by 8:02, and I couldn't use my phone, so I couldn't show you guys what the room looked like and things like that. But I couldn't use my phone when I was in the radioactive room, and I was in there for 45 minutes. All in all, I was completely done by 10:20. So even with the IVs and everything, it took about 2.5 hours to be completely finished. So not a super long time, but my next appointment isn't until 1. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hang out in the car, and then I will see you guys in a little bit, and we're gonna go ahead and go to my next appointment in the afternoon. Today we have radiology, so this is my first consult with them with this new reoccurrence to see what they talk about. And then we have a hair appointment, finally. So in case you can't tell, the only appointment that I'm excited about today is this said hair appointment. This lady looking at me, lady minds your business, is this said hair appointment. I cannot wait to get my hair done. All right, so talk to you guys later. Is that sandwich that I was talking about? It was disgusting, like for real. And this is the Mercy Medical Center cafeteria if you ever have to come here. All right, so we are now down in radiology. This is like the waiting center where you check in. They have coffee, tea, all that good stuff, and they have candy. And I am in the room, just a regular hospital room, you know, computer, table, chairs, nothing fancy. Okay, so once I got to radiology, you know, they checked me in, all the regular stuff. Before we go on, y'all see my hair? Ain't it cute? Yo, Kia did an awesome job. It's amazing. It's very cute. It is all mine. Anyway, back to my appointment. Sorry, y'all, but it's so cute. And it's pink for breast cancer, of course. But back to radiology. Got in there, checked in, went in the back, as you guys saw, and met with my radiologist. My radiologist did inform me that my PET scan results came in, and that according to my PET scan, my cancer has spread, unfortunately. It is in my lung, which I kind of suspected because I had lung nodules a couple months ago. They were just too small to be anything serious. The unexpected part is it is in my liver too. So he scheduled an appointment for me to come back to the hospital tomorrow to have another procedure done. This is a CT, which is a scan, but with this particular scan, they're gonna go in and put like tattoo tracers around my cancer so that I could possibly start radiation on Monday. If I do start radiation on Monday, I will have radiation Monday through Friday, and then the following week, Monday through Friday, for a total of 10 radiation sessions on this right here. As far as my cancer in my lung and in my liver, I meet with my radiologist next week, so he should have a plan for me. It's probably going to involve surgery because my cancer, we also found out it was hormone receptor positive, so that means that my cancer is triggered by hormones. So I'm probably going to have to go get my ovaries removed because they are causing my hormones to flare up. So that's a problem in my body. So that's kind of where we were. When I first found out, really, like, being honest with you guys, I was completely prepared for them to tell me that my cancer was in my chest wall, for them to tell me that my cancer was in my lung. Totally prepared, willing to deal with that. I was not prepared to find out that my cancer has spread all the way to my liver. That was definitely a shock. I definitely broke down. I think I made it as far as the hallway and making an appointment. Called my boyfriend and was just crying on the phone, like just sobbing in the bathroom on the phone. He was like, you know, it's gonna be okay, yo. Like, you're a pain in the butt. We ain't going nowhere. It's gonna be all right. Get your hair done. Go on about your day. Called a couple of my friends, called my coworkers, you know, just like my support team, really, to help me just get it together and just laugh and just, you know, think positively. So I'm not gonna say that I don't take the news seriously, because I do. And it did hurt to hear that. You guys, not everyone who watches this video knows me personally, but I do have a 3-year-old daughter. So at the end of the day, in my head, I'm like, I can fight lung cancer, I can fight chest cancer. Like, your liver is a major organ. So I'm like, it was a little scary, but as you can see, I'm better now. I went ahead, threw the deuces to the hospital and went and got my hair done, as you can tell. So I will put that process in right now so you guys can see how I went from that nappy mess from this morning to this beautiful, fabulous hair. All right, so as you guys can see, this is my natural hair. It's curly and natural. So the first thing we did was bleach it. So this is my curly hair bleached, and then we added a toner to it to make it kind of a white blonde color. And finally, we added on the pinks and the reds to be left with this beautiful hair that you guys see me with. So here you see it has bounce, it has movement, it is giving me life in all of that. So I absolutely am in love with my hair right now. It sucks that chemo may be in my future because I will not have all of this beautiful hair that you guys see. But for the time being, it makes me happy and I love it. Okay, now that you guys have seen how this happened, yeah, that really actually was really therapeutic for me. It helped me get my mind off of things, and it's just really what I needed. I always feel like if you look good, you'll feel good, which is just a tad bit vain, but it's what got me through the first time, and it's definitely what's going to get me through the cancer this time. I needed it for me. I don't care. So, you know, through my treatment last time, my hair was always done, my nails were always done. Through my treatment this time, I plan to keep kind of the same attitude. If I look good, I feel good. So, you know, if you see me out here slipping on these videos, go ahead and slide in my Cash App and just send me some money to go get my hair and my nails done, and you'll see me happy and healthy again. All right, so that's kind of all for tonight. I will upload another video tomorrow after I get my CT scan and my tracers put in. I will be going to work actually tomorrow, because I also feel like work gives me a distraction, and I will continue to work for as long as I can. So last time I went through this, I worked my entire time I was going through chemo. This time I plan to do the same. It helps me relax, actually. I like going to work. I like being immersed in my work. I like doing stuff instead of just sitting in the house and thinking about my stomach hurting or I'm nauseous or whatever it may be. Okay? So I will see you guys tomorrow night after I get off work and record another video. Good night, guys.